There is not a male loneliness epidemic. There is, however, a shitty male epidemic. Hope this helps.
No, there's not a male loneliness epidemic. Thank you for finally clarifying that, but there definitely, absolutely most definitely, is a white, liberal, crazy woman epidemic. And for the love of God, before you get in front of a camera, please put on a shirt.
I might be weird, I might be cringy, I might be silly, and I might look a little funky, but you are miserable in your own body and the person that you are, and that is worse. You only talk shit about other people because nobody listens when you talk about yourself. Commenting on my posts being like, cornball, cornball. I'm corny and happy. What are you?
Just in case you haven't been following along, first they went after abortion, then they went after birth control. Now they're going after the only pain relief option available to women during pregnancy. And if you have two eyes and a working brain behind them, you can see that this crowd never gave a shit about the declining birth rate. They just hate women.
You know, I wonder what it says about the right that Marjorie Taylor Greene has been a big adversary of the left for years now, without ever needing any type of security, bodyguards, or anything like that. But the moment she has a problem with the right, she needs security, bodyguards, and everything like that. I wonder why. I wonder who's the violent party. Who? Huh? 5 days and she needs security already. 5 years, she didn't need it at all. Who's the violent party?
Literally, the only thing that's giving me hope right now and that I think is so hilarious is thinking how JD did all this ass kissing only for MAGA to be dead. I literally love this for him. Like, so you did all this Trump ass kissing, threw your wife under the bus, and for what? MAGA's gonna be dead. There is not gonna be no MAGA 2.0, and if there is, you're not included. Like,
I don't know where this young lady's getting her information that apparently MAGA is dead. Is this just because Marjorie Taylor Greene said that the Epstein files are ripping MAGA apart? That's just her opinion. That's not actually what's happening at all. From what's going on right now with the Epstein files sitting on Trump's desk just waiting for his signature, this is solidifying everything on the right. Now we could finally get down to work. You liberals asked for it. You're going to be exposed. It's almost like you took the bait. Trump held back the files for a while till the whole general public, especially on the left, were screaming and demanding the release of these files. So what are you all gonna say now when you see Democrat name after Democrat name after Democrat name, but yet at the same time want to claim MAGA's falling apart? Just to make it clear to all you libs out there, there is a good chance, 95% chance that in 2028, JD Vance is going to be your next president for 8 straight years.
I'm not gonna lie, I really judge people who go to concerts of artists who are known racists or abusers. Why are you giving these people money? Why are you giving them a platform? Maybe have stronger morals.
So I just got out of the GI doctor and I've been struggling with like abdominal cramping for a month now. And no doctor will listen to me, so I finally got this new GI doctor that I had to fight for. And I told him that I haven't been eating because it causes pain and I'm in pain when I eat. And he looked at me and had the audacity to say, maybe that's not such a bad thing. I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
Yo, can you fucking imagine a politician saying, if you vote me in, you're gonna get free shit, and then they vote him in, and he's like, alright, send me money so you can pay for the free shit. You can't make this shit up. Mom Donnie straight up threw a party promising everybody free drinks, and then when they showed up, he asked everybody for $5 to cover the keg. You guys straight up bought a socialist subscription. Fucking Utopia Plus, the free shit edition. $19.99 a month. You're a fucking special kind of stupid. He straight up told you, I'm a socialist, I'm not a communist, but if the landlords don't do what I tell them to do, I'm gonna seize their property. Right. Hope you guys are ready for those mobile homeless shelters with those free buses that apparently you're gonna pay for. You guys fucking fell for all of it, hook, line, and sinker. But you didn't want to fucking listen. Now look at you, looking stupid. Remember when we told you guys to stop sending us money? You can start again. Have fun paying for your free shit.
I'm so depressed and pissed off. I've been driving around looking for ICE and Border Patrol everywhere so I can report it to the hotline. I don't know, dude. Like, what the fuck? I feel like we're, like, underreacting as a society. I don't really know how to go about my normal life. I don't know.
Picture this being your thing. You wake up in the morning and you hop in your car by yourself. You go to a drive-through, get yourself a coffee, and just drive around looking for ICE so you can report it to some liberal hotline to make everybody aware that, hey, ICE is in the neighborhood. I want to work against my own country. By the end of the day, when you get back home and you realize the stupidity that you committed that day, and you've probably done it on several different days, how could you not look in the mirror and realize that you're working against the interests of your own country? You're not working against Donald Trump. You're not sticking it to the Trump administration like you think that you are. This is what your country is supposed to do. When people come to your country illegally, they're illegal aliens. They're not undocumented immigrants, as you like to call them. They are illegal aliens that broke the law breaking into your country. If you don't feel like there's something wrong with that, take your front door right off the hinges of your damn house and leave your door wide open. Because if you don't think that the doors to your country should be locked, then you shouldn't be locking your front door. This is the same thing like saying you're absolutely okay with coming home after work, if you do work, and finding 6 strangers sitting on your couch and you don't have the nerve to kick them out because they're people of color and they just came to your apartment for a better life. The stupidity that resides within your skull is dangerous to every other citizen that lives around you. This is how it goes. Bottom line, whether you like it or not, the Trump administration is not breaking any laws. They are upholding the law. The only people that are breaking laws right now are the illegal immigrants and you dumb people that are out there trying to protect them, trying to hide them, trying to get in front of federal officers from doing their job to protect the American citizens. Right now, the biggest problem in the United States, besides being overflown with a whole bunch of illegal aliens that came in during the Biden administration, is the indoctrinated leftists that are out there that think that they're doing the right thing. When in reality, what you're doing is you're hurting your country and you're tearing apart the fabric of society. Look at what's going on in different states. These people didn't come to your country to assimilate. They came to your country with a good chunk of their country to turn your country into their country. They have no plans of being American, yet at the same time, they want to live off of the American tax dollar. The truth is, you're all a little bit too blind and dumb to see the reality of what's going on here, but you are your own worst enemy. When Donald Trump was talking about the enemy from within, he's talking about all of you. But this isn't exactly what he meant the day that he said it. He was referring to the Democrat Party and he was referring to the deep state. But it turns out it's the liberal general population are turning out to be domestic terrorists, and they are the true enemy from within.
If you're scared of letting trans women use the bathroom because you think a cisgender man is going to pretend he's trans so he can break into the bathroom, you're not scared of trans people, you're scared of cis men. Oh my gosh, who said that?
There's a truck behind me right now, literally, that has Donald Trump plastered on the side of it, like they're riding with him in the car, and they're wearing their MAGA hats. Those fucking losers. Supporting a rapist, that's so gross.
It's mighty brave to go to a state that not only it's hunting season, they have stand your ground and open carry. So, you know, you put a pinky toe on somebody's property up in North Carolina and they can send you to the realm of the ancestors. So the fact that ICE actually had the audacity to go up through North Carolina and do that is wild. But then again, they did get chased by a mama with a pew-pew and a house coat on. And now they're gonna go to New Orleans and they think that everyone's gonna be cooperative. No, I will say this once, I'll say it again. If it's outside of the parish, yes, it probably would happen. But inside of New Orleans, nah, they're gonna get met with the same bullshit. And I just love that ICE is getting shit everywhere they go. Fucking New Age overseers. All right. People of faith, who stand for justice, who proclaim love, and who defend the rights of all
how they dress and express themselves, or who they love.
We celebrate this divine diversity and commit to lifting up the voices of the LGBTQ+ community and creating spaces where everyone can thrive.
Drag queens are often targets of hate and violence, but we know that they are powerful and resilient people who show us what it means to be truly authentic and expressive.
We honor their strength and pledge to be allies to the drag community, recognizing their full humanity and their incredible contributions to our world. We embrace radical inclusivity and work to dismantle systems of oppression to fight against all forms of hate, prejudice, and intolerance in order to build a world that affirms and celebrates every person's unique identity and gifts.
Now, it's amazing that you could find videos out there, and you could find a few out there like this, yet at the same time, they call MAGA a cult. They call Trump supporters a cult. I don't know who these people are praying to. I don't know who they're worshiping, but it most definitely is not Jesus.
Hey, quick question for those who identify in the MAGA camp. Why did Trump run his 2024 presidential campaign on Democratic hoax? Because that's what the Epstein files are. They're just a Democratic hoax. So, why would one of his main campaign promises be releasing those files? Because they're just a hoax. Why would he do that?
And when they announce the death of President Trump, I will be taking a day off of work to get drunk. Amen.
This is my impression of a Trump supporter when they find out he is in the Epstein files. Well, Joe Biden...
My cat is so sweet. He's literally just the sweetest little... fuck you!
I dare you to experience British winter. I dare you.
Listen, I don't know what the fuck you got going on in Britain or England or wherever the fuck, but I'm from New England, okay? Where winter isn't a fucking season. It's a hostage situation that lasts 5 months. A British winter is like November in New Hampshire. It gets so fucking cold here, you could get robbed with a squirt gun. Nipples so hard, you could hang a hat on them bitches. Don't fucking talk to me about cold. It gets like -20 here. Do you know what a wind chill is? It's something that tries to kill you. All you British people are like, oh, British winter will cut through you. A New England winter will sucker punch you and steal your fucking wallet. Leave you in a snowbank wondering what the fuck happened. You guys probably shut down over flurries. Meanwhile, us in New Hampshire, we're fucking fishtailing our way to Dunkin' Donuts to get an iced coffee. Figure that out. I can see the English Weather Channel now going, tonight we're gonna get 2 inches of snow. Meanwhile, in New England, they're like, we're all gonna die. Here's Todd with the sports.
I'm saying this shit right now, and it's dead ass. I'm not playing with you. In 5-10 years, you know, it's not gonna be cool to be ice. Like, we're gonna look back on this and we're gonna be like, ooh, that was bad, that was bad. And a whole bunch of people that took that job are gonna try to slide back in real life and try to slide and party with us. They're gonna be like, oh, I didn't do that job, and they're gonna bury that past, and they're gonna hide it. It's gonna be shameful. In 10 years, if I find out that you were part of ICE, I'm whooping your ass on site. I'm not even fucking playing with you. It's on site. Because Jesus may forgive you, Allah may forgive you, but I will not. I will not. So don't ever let me find out that you were a part of that shit. And don't ever try to slide in my group, because let me find out that you were high-key a Nazi in my 30s. I'm fucking you up. In the nursing home. That's on God. Oh, I had a family. Oh, I had a mortgage. Oh, you know, a lot of us had lives. A lot of us had shit going down, and we didn't choose to destroy other people's families for our own livelihood. Let me find out. Let me find out that you've been coming to my kids' birthday parties and you were invited to the wedding, and that you were ICE agent. I swear to God, it's going down. That's a promise.
All right, so out of everything that this little guy here was saying, the thing that really grabbed out to me is Jesus may forgive you, Allah may forgive you. Let's just get something clear here. This is Western land. No matter how much you liberals don't want to accept it because you guys want to live this woke, weird, screwed up lifestyle, this is Christian land. This is not Muslim land. We may have some Muslims that live here. We may have Islamists that do live here that want to try and make our land their land. That'll never happen. People out here in the West, we only care if Jesus forgives forgives us. Now, ICE is going to have nothing to ask for forgiveness for when it comes to Jesus, when it comes to all these deportations. And life is not going to be the way that you liberals are seeing it in 10 years from now. The Trump administration is going to succeed. All of these deportations will happen. And it's going to continue when JD Vance is president. So I think you guys better honestly get used to it and realize that you live in America. Diversity is not your greatest strength. There's nothing wrong with diversity, but it's definitely nothing that strengthens your country. Not your greatest strength by all means. As a matter of fact, over the past 4 years, if anything's been proven through the Biden administration, is that diversity has only weakened your country. Oh my God, this guy just sounds so racist. That's not what I mean whatsoever. When you have people come to your country and they bring their country with them and they have no plans on assimilating to American culture, they should not be there. They do not belong there. Throw them on a plane, send their ass right back to their country where they came from. If all of you people remember, true Americans, if you remember to become an American citizen, you actually had to study and learn American values to become an American citizen. That's just all been thrown out the window because now you guys just want to sit there and piss all over your country. You want to burn your flag and you want to shit all over your culture. So maybe, just maybe, even to you people that were born out there in the United States to have this worldview, perhaps you're not American at heart and you don't belong out here in the West. So if you're so much into these other cultures that you're against everybody deporting, why don't you pack a bag, hop your ass in a plane and go live in their country and assimilate to their culture since you seem to love it so much. But to all you leftists out there that have this type of thought that you really think, oh, we just gotta wait for Trump to leave and then everything's gonna be okay again. We can go right back to all this woke bullshit. No, that is gone. That time is now in the past. This is a new chapter that you're on now. You gotta look at it this way. The general public let you guys have the driving wheel for a couple of years. You messed everything up. So we've learned that, hey, it's not a good idea that they're in the driver's seat. The Democrat Party, the liberals, that whole ideology, that whole worldview, and it happens in other countries as well, not just America, is not ready to lead a country because they're leading them down a path of destruction. Any country that's trying to erase their own culture, really stop for a second and think about those words. That's exactly what this whole ideology has been doing for the past few years. You've been tearing apart your own culture. You've been led to believe that American and all of Western civilization is so bad. You're all on stolen land. White people are all bigots now. There's nothing more scary than a white Christian man. Jesus Christ, oh, he was a terrible person now. Oh, Sky Daddy, God's no longer real. What the hell happened to you guys? When this is your ideology and this is your worldview, you have to sit there and stop and look in a mirror and realize somewhere along the way you lost yourselves. All right, guys, that is going to be it for this one. If you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed as of yet, please consider doing so. If not, if you can like the video, share the video, pass it around, interact with it in one way or another. You guys take care of yourselves, and until next video, have a good one, guys.
We're told that Hillary had a 98% chance of winning the 2016 election. You were told that COVID came from bats. You were told that Hunter Biden's laptop was Russian disinformation. You were told that during Joe Biden's presidency, he was cognitively fine. You were told that Trump colluded with Russia to win the 2016 election. You were told that Trump built cages at our southern border and was keeping children in them. You were told that Trump called white supremacists very fine people. You were told that Joe Biden had no knowledge of Hunter Biden's business dealings. You were told that January 6, 2021 was an insurrection. You were told that Trump called our fallen soldiers suckers and losers. You were told that videos of Joe Biden shaking hands with the air and talking about recent conversations that he had had with deceased world leaders and forgetting his own cabinet members' names were just cheap fakes. You were told that an El Salvadorian national who was an alleged gang member, wife beater, and human trafficker was just a good old dad from Maryland. You were told that Trump and Putin are very good friends. You were told that plexiglass, a mask, and standing 6 feet away from someone would prevent the spread of COVID. You were told that healthy children and pregnant mothers should get the COVID vaccine. I'm just wondering, at what point are you going to start to question what you're being told by our media?